So far, so good. That's what St. Petersburg officials are saying when it comes to the city's sewer system.
Now, St. Petersburg is spending hundreds of millions of dollars to improve that system, which has had its ups and downs.
And you'll remember this video, sewage water bubbling up from manhole covers and running into the bay. We've done numerous investigations into failures that led to a massive sewage spill. The money to fix this problem is your money. So 10 News reporter Eric Glasser is looking at one of the most recent fixes put in place and whether it's working.
For the first time in a long time, we got some serious rain this week, providing the first practical test for millions of dollars in upgrades and repairs to the city of St. Petersburg's seeping sewer system. And
no issues with our infrastructure, and everything worked.
Last summer, the city had to discharge 150 million gallons of partially treated sewage into local waterways when the system was overwhelmed. One of the more innovative solutions, these curved plastic dishes, now being mounted under thousands of leaky manhole covers, catching rainwater before it makes its way into the pipes.
It's very effective, and it's rather inexpensive, for treating inflow.
Even with thousands of these dishes installed around the city, you might say to yourself, how effective is that? After all, they only hold about 15 gallons apiece. 60,000 gallons during a rain event, that's really just a drop in the bucket. But the key, say officials, is this: the weather stripping around the edge of the dish itself creates a seal that could potentially keep out hundreds of gallons more per manhole. And that, they say, is a very big deal.
It's when it's overwhelmed by what's not sewage that we have problems. And that's what we're looking at to try and keep out with this.
The water captured by the dishes eventually evaporates rather than seeping into the system.
That's the size of the manhole and the flow.
And more importantly, the water kept out by the plastic plugs, no longer a burden on area treatment plants.
Like I said, we have 20,000 manholes in our city. Every one helps.
Of course, the idea still hasn't faced the kind of daily deluge we got last year, but they hope by the time that sort of rain comes again, bigger, more significant repairs and added capacity will be in place to handle it.
Many small victories ahead of us. They lead into one big victory.
In St. Petersburg, Eric Glasser, 10 News.
You might be asking about mosquitoes. We also asked city officials if the standing water in those dishes could create a breeding ground for mosquitoes, and they tell us it is unlikely. There's no easy way for mosquitoes to get under the manhole covers and lay their eggs.